Hey everyone, Dave Novak, Prevention Pest Control. So we normally don't like to date these videos, but we're going to in this case for a reason. It's March 19th, 2026, and the weather's been up and down. You know, one day it's 60, next day it's 19. So it's a typical spring Northeast Ohio. But also this time of year is when the termite swarmer season starts. And that weather up and down makes a big difference, especially when we start getting a lot of rain, which we've also had. You get some wet days, cold temperatures, and all of a sudden it hits 65, 75, somewhere in that range. And next thing you know, the termite swarmers come out of the ground and the phones start ringing. So let's first talk about termite swarmers. They are part of a termite colony that's underground. And around this time of year, for about 6 weeks maybe, that's all weather related too. If it was awful weather-wise, sometimes it doesn't start till the second week of April. But normally around the 20th of March, you'll start getting these termite swarmers that come out of the ground. Their job is to come out of the ground, breed, go back in the ground, and start other termite colonies. And the reason I want to take a minute on that today is this bag here is full of termite swarmers. And I'm going to have Pat kind of zone in on this here. The first thing you're going to notice is all these wings here. Okay, so imagine coming into your house, in your kitchen, this is what you come across, okay? So the first thing these guys do is when they come out of the ground, they pull their wings off and they mate and then go back down in the ground. So a couple things. Obviously, all the wings are all the same size. So if you look at, like, this guy here is a good example. He's got 4 wings. They're all the exact same size, larger than the body. The other thing you look at is his body itself is not 3-segmented. It's one long piece. The third marking that you'll notice, and you got to look close for it, but to be honest with you, those are the two you're going to look at. The antennas that come out of their head, it goes straight out, kind of like the cartoons with a Martian, whereas ants, they come out and bow inward, okay? Now, little story about this bag here. I got a call in November from an attorney that I do work with, and he had a house on Portage Lakes that he's an executor of that had mice. So we went out and looked at it. And when I was there, basically the door frame was all eaten up. So I started looking around. We were obviously looking for mice, but I was thinking termites are got to be in here. And I went up into the kitchen, and literally the stove was covered with this. So I grabbed a sandwich bag, held it, and with my hand just went like this, boom, and that's it. So there's obviously, you'll see termite tubes, things like that when you get termites, but these termite swarmers, this is what you're going to see. And people get them confused with either carpenter ant swarmers or pavement ant swarmers. But remember, the key, here's your tip of the day. They're going to have 4 wings, all the same size. They're going to discard their wings. You look for their bodies, all one piece, and the antenna goes straight out. They don't bow inward, okay? We'll be posting some pictures on the difference between termite swarmers and carpenter ants on our Facebook page and website and that. So if that, for some reason, isn't enough info, look there. We'll give you plenty of that. But like I said, this is going to happen probably the next 4 or 6 weeks. You don't want that in your kitchen or your living room or your basement, but this is what you see. It's another sign that you got termites, okay? Obviously, if you have it, we can help you. And by the way, have somebody treat your house for termites that's actually done it. Last year I ran into, no names, there's a couple companies around that, you know, the way they treated the house, you could tell it was their first attempt. I've done probably 1,000 in my career. So make sure you go with somebody that knows what they're doing. It's the biggest investment is your home. And if something's going to eat it, make sure you got somebody that knows what they're doing, okay? If you need anything, give us a call, 234-571-1203. Let's hope you don't get these, but if you do, you know where to call. We'll see you next time. And remember, an ounce of prevention is all it takes to have a pest-free home.